Hi, I'm David Baxter, and welcome to Cabarrus This Week. This week we're in Mount Pleasant. We're going to give you a sneak preview of a tour of barns. Really interesting, unique, all have their own history. Got a lot of other information going on today's show, so grab that pen and paper so you can jot that contact info down. But if you miss something, don't worry about it. We'll give you a web address and an email address at the end of the show. You know, it's real easy with all new buildings and architectural feats to kind of forget our history. Well, the folks here at the Eastern Cabarrus Historic Society, they're not going to let that happen here in Mount Pleasant. So they put on a tour of barns all through the area, and it is really, really interesting. Where we're at right now is in front of a barn that's owned by Franklin and Catherine Drake, and this was built in the mid-1800s. Now, the interesting thing about this barn is built with no nails. Metal was so hard to come by at that time, there's just wooden studs. The other thing about it, it's really amazing. It's built actually so it supports itself kind of in the inside, from the outside in. And that's one of the reasons that it's kind of survived this test of time. Now, on the tour, there's going to be all kinds of different barns. There's 6 different ones that you can take a look at. And they each have their own history. There'll be someone at the barns to talk about them. You'll have everything from kind of, I don't know, it was like crimes that happened, mysteries, all sorts of interesting facts and figures about that. Now that's going to be on Sunday, September the 30th, the tour of the 6 different barns. And you can see this, and hey, the other thing about it is you actually get biscuits, ham biscuits in a plate, you know, I mean, along with the history tour. Now the cost is $10, and all the proceeds go to the Eastern Cabarrus Historic Society. So when you go to the museum, you purchase your ticket, or if you want to find out more information about it, just call 704-436-6612. And again, that's on Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m. on September the 30th. Again, more information, just call 704-436-6612. Now, this is a time of the year when, you know, unfortunately the weather starts to cool down, and that's a good thing, but sometimes people start getting sick, so you might want to think about doing preventative measures to stop that. Now, the Cabarrus County Department of Aging and Moose Pharmacy is going to offer flu shots, and that's going to be beginning this week and running through the end of October. So get your flu shot and stay healthy this season. Now, flu shots will be offered at the following locations: the Logan Lunch Plus Club, and that's located at 184 Booker Drive Southwest in Concord on Monday, September the 24th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. The Mount Pleasant Senior Center, located at 8615 Park Drive in Mount Pleasant, on Thursday, September the 27th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. And Kannapolis Lunch Plus Club, located at 162 North Little Texas Road in Kannapolis on Monday, October the 1st from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Now, Medicare Part B will be accepted, but you have to bring your Medicare card and your insurance card with you. The flu shots are $30, or they're free with Medicare Part B or Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance. Cash or check accepted only. Walk-ins are welcome, but advanced registration is preferred. There will be a consent form that is required to be filled out at the time of the shot. For more information on the flu shots clinics offered by the Cabarrus County Department of Aging, just call 704-920-3484 or visit cabarruscounty.us/aging. Now come see what you can discover at Randy's Countywide Antique and Yard Sale. That's going to be happening on Saturday, September the 29th, and Sunday, September the 30th at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center. As the old saying goes, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, you can buy or sell at this event, or maybe you just want to stroll around and eat. You can do that too. All kinds of good food out there and great for people watching. There's going to be a variety of items to purchase. So clean out your garage, your closet, your attic, see what kind of goodies you have there. And the cost of admission, $1. Hey, that's a pretty good deal. For more information on Randy's Countywide Antique and Yard Sale on Saturday, September the 29th from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. and on Sunday, September the 30th from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center, and that's at 4751 Highway 49 in Concord, or you can just call 704-920-3976 or just visit cabarrusarena.com. Now, you're kind of craving some of the smooth sounds of a saxophone, love a little good jazz performance. Well, get your tickets for a performance by Freeport at the Davis Theater, and that's part of the Footlight series on Thursday, September the 27th at 7:30 p.m. This 5-piece group creates a kind of a soulful jazz with a variety of instruments like a saxophone, a flute, keyboards, drum, and bass. Now, the Footlight series features outstanding performers around the regions and brings them all to the stage there in the Davis Theater. Tickets are $12 and available for purchase online at cabarrusartscouncil.org or just call 704-920-2753. For more information on the performance of Freeport on Thursday, September the 27th, 7:30 p.m. is part of the Footlight series at the Davis Theater, located at 65 Union Street South, Concord. Just call 704-920-2787 or visit cabarrusartscouncil.org. Now, 9 to 5 the musical, which is always a funny, also Dolly Parton fans, you love this. They're still kind of hanging out there at the Old Courthouse Theater. So come and see it for yourself. And that's on Friday, September the 28th, Saturday, September the 29th. Those are at 8 p.m. and on Sunday, September the 30th at 2:30 p.m. Now, if you're not familiar with the plot, 9 to 5 is about these 3 people who kind of come together, decide that they can actually run this entire company by themselves because, you know, they're only stopped by their own limitations. So this musical is a little outrageous, but it also is kind of thought-provoking also. So if you can't make this week's performance of 9 to 5, there's one more weekend after that. Now, performances are scheduled for Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 2:30. Individual tickets are $15, seniors 16 over, and students with IDs are $12. Children 12 and under are only $10. For more information on performances of 9 to 5, the musical at the Old Courthouse Theater, located at 49 Spring Street, Northwest in Concord, just call 704-788-2405 or visit oldcourthousetheater.org. Now, right now we're in front of a barn that Jonas Cook built. Now, right now it's owned by Bob and Kay Amos here in Mount Pleasant. Now, Jonas Cook was a Confederate captain, but after the war he became very involved in agriculture, and they said he had up to 50 variety of grapes that he used to grow on this farm. So it's a real interesting looking. Again, also the inside is, you know, if old barns have their own really unique feel, and again, this barn was also built in the mid-1800s. Now, the city of Kannapolis is going to host the Interactive Gaming Expo, and that's going to be on Saturday, September the 29th at 10 a.m. in Village Park. Now, the Interactive Gaming Expo will be one of the largest gaming events take place in North Carolina. The Outdoor Gaming Expo will have something for everybody. There'll be live bands, food, drinks, costume contests, all kinds of different tournaments, and that's going to be displayed on a 40-foot screen. That'd be pretty cool. Now, admission is free to the general public and $10 for gaming participants, and that includes a little free food from CC's Pizza. Now, registration ends a half hour before the scheduled tournament. Some of the tournaments include Just Dance 3, Madden 13, NBA, 2K 2012, and a whole lot more. Registration begins at 10 a.m. and the first tournament starts at 11. For more information on the Interactive Gaming Expo on Saturday, September the 29th from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., located at Kannapolis Village Park, 700 West C Street, just call 704-920-4343 or visit cityofkannapolis.com or winlossgaming.com. Now, okay, for everybody, the fans of the library and those bookworms out there, Cabarrus County Public Library has extended their hours. The new library hours are as follows. Concord Library is now open Monday and Tuesday from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m., Wednesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m., and Saturday from 9 to 5. Now, Kannapolis Library is now open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Harrisburg Library is now open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m., and Saturdays open again from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Mount Pleasant Library is now open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m., and Saturdays from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. So come on and stop on in. for all the extended hours at the Cabarrus County Libraries, especially the Saturdays. I know that was something that wasn't around last year, so enjoy that. So for more information on the Cabarrus County Public Libraries, just call your local branch or visit cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library. Now join the movement. I mean, I'm talking literally. It's time to take a child outside week, and the city of Concord is having a scavenger hunt to celebrate on Tuesday, September the 25th at 4 p.m. at Dorton Park, and on Thursday, September the 27th at 6 p.m., and that's going to be at Mickey McGee Park. Now playing outside is not only fun, but it also helps kids focus on school, stay fit, and also be active. So bring your kids over to the park for a scavenger hunt and kind of see what you find there. Today's children spend an average of 6 hours a day watching TV or using a computer, and only 4 minutes of outdoor play. That's amazing to me, because when I was a kid, I used to play outside all the time. So come on, do a little something about that and have fun at the same time. So for more information on Take a Child Outside Week Scavenger Hunt on Tuesday, September the 25th, 4 p.m. at Dorton Park. It's located at 5790 Poplar Tent Road in Concord, and Thursday, September the 27th at 6 p.m. Mickey McGee Park. It's located at 219 Corbin Avenue in Concord. Just call 704-920-5616 or visit concordparkandrec.org and takeachildoutside.org. Now it's nice, you know, the weather's been kind of nice lately, and we're getting into the fall, so try to spend as much time as possible outdoors, because the colder months will be coming soon. So come on out for kayaking for beginners, and that's on Saturday, September the 29th, 10 a.m. at Camp Spencer Park. That's a perfect opportunity to kind of learn the basics of kayaking, and the park officials kind of show you the ropes and using the oars. Now it's a great form of exercise, and it's also a whole lot of fun. It's a great ab workout. I can vouch for that. Now the program is for ages 12 and up, and the cost is only $2. Pre-registration is required and space is limited. To register by Thursday, September 27th, just visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner. Type in kayaking in the class search box. For more information about kayaking on Saturday, September the 29th from 10 to 11 a.m. at Camp Spencer Park, 3151 Fox Ford Road in Concord. Just call 704-795-4492 or visit cabarruscounty.us/parks or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Parks. Now spread the word and tell a friend who isn't so internet savvy that there's an introduction to internet class at the Kannapolis branch of the Cabarrus County Public Library, and that's going to be on Tuesday, September the 25th at 10 a.m. And this class is going to cover all the sort of the basics. So if you really don't know anything about computers or the internet, this would be a great thing to do. This class assumes you have no prior knowledge, but you got to be able to use a mouse. Registration is required. To register, just call 704-920-1180. For more information on Introduction to the Internet on Tuesday, September the 25th from 10 to 11 a.m. at the Kannapolis Library. It's located at 850 Mountain Street in Kannapolis. Call 704-920-1180 or go to cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library. You know, it's pretty interesting. Of all the barns on the tour, I have to say this is the most unique and one I really like, because I was raised on a farm, so tractors are always near to my heart. And it's kind of interesting because Bill and Becky Barnhart, you know, sometimes how you start in one direction then go in another. Well, they were getting ready to build a barn, and then they decided, you know, this is too nice, we'll just live in here and bring in all our tractors and our collectibles with us. So this one you absolutely have to check out, because it is amazing, amazing space. They've done a great job with it. Now, if you missed the Nancy Brewer performance last month at the Old Courthouse Theater, you have another opportunity to hear an excerpt from the book on Tuesday, September the 25th, 6 p.m. And that's going to be at the Concord branch of the Cabarrus County Public Library. Nancy Brewer is a local author and historian whose book, Lizzie After the War, it contains all sorts of information about Concord, you know, back in its early days. And what she does is she will appear in a 19th century costume as she speaks as her literary character, Lizzie Saunders. Now, her book is for sale during the event. For more information on the performance by local historians and author Nancy B. Brewer and her book, Lizzie After the War, and that's on Tuesday, September the 25th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Concord Library. That's located at 27 Union Street in Concord. Just call 704-920-2054 or go to cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library. Now, there's still plenty to do with the 411 Community Read. And on Tuesday, September the 25th at noon, there's going to be a lecture at the South Campus of the Rowan Cabarrus Community College. And that's going to be based off reality television and how that kind of relates to the Hunger Games. Now, Rowan Cabarrus Community College librarian Rodney Lippard is going to present the lecture, Are You For Real? Reality Television, Popular Culture, Authenticity. Okay, that's a good title. Okay, this will be an extremely interesting presentation as reality television, of course, has grown, hugely popular. And you stop by and see how Rodney talks about and how it connects with the Hunger Games. Now, the great thing, this program is free and it's open to the public. For more information on the 411 Community Lecture, Are You For Real? Reality Television, on Tuesday, September the 25th at South Campus at the Rowan Cabarrus Community College. It's located at 1531 Trinity Church Road in Concord. Just call 704-216-3694 or visit 411communityread.wordpress.com. Now, would you like to know how to shoot an arrow? Like all through the Hunger Games, there's a lot of archery all through that. So if you would like to know how they did it for the movie and also in the olden days, stop by Archery Demonstration on Saturday, September the 29th at the Rowan Wildlife Association. That's at 10:30 a.m. Kind of learn the ancient techniques that they were used all through the Hunger Games, and this is all part of the 411 Community Read. Observe the proper form and mechanics that hunters used to use to gather food. And they use things like the long bows, recurve bows, crossbows. All those will be demonstrated by professional experts. For more information on the archery demonstration on Saturday, September the 29th from 10:30 a.m. until noon at the Rowan Wildlife Association, located at 650 Majolica Road in Salisbury, call 704-636-8662 or visit 411communityread.wordpress.com or facebook.com/411 Community Read. Now, I know last week we talked about these two Girl Scouts that, really wanted to do something. They wanted to kind of start a movement and make a difference. Well, I have to say, they did. Olivia and Aaron's Household Hazardous Waste event, that they were going around the neighborhood saying, we're going to gather all this, have the neighbors come in, send out flyers, do a little video, all of this. Guess what? They collected 1,300 pounds of waste. That included 900 pounds of unwanted paint and 8 used television sets. Now, the unwanted paint is going to be donated to the paint swap shop there at the Household Hazardous Waste Collection Facility in Cabarrus County. And all those items were then brought to that facility to be properly handled and recycled and disposed of. So thanks to Aaron and Olivia for creating awareness on such an important event. Now, I know we've had a lot of information to today's show, so if you missed anything, then just go to our web address, which is cabarruscounty.us, and right there is a search box. You can put in the topic, find your information. Have any kind of problems, just send us an email at channel22cabarruscounty.us. But the best way to do it is sign up for our e-newsletter. That is great. It's sent out every Tuesday. You'll get all the information we talk about on Cabarrus this week. It's easy to do. You just sign up on any page, put in your name, your email address, and you're ready to go, and you'll get all the information, phone numbers, web addresses, all of that right at your fingertips. And if you have family or friend that don't have Time Warner Cable, then you can't watch Channel 22, well, or maybe you want to watch Channel 22 when you want. Well, just go to cabarruscounty.us. Right there on the home page, you'll see on the lower left a video screen. And right below the video screen says Channel 22 Programs. Click on that, and all the different programs we do, Cabarrus This Week, Historical Moments, Simply Local, Commissioners Meetings, all sorts of different information and all the newest information that's out there that we can give to you, and you can watch it on demand. And I tell you, you have to come to the tour of barns in Mount Pleasant. I mean, this has really been, I was raised on a farm, and it's really interesting to kind of look at that. It brings back a lot of memories, but there's so much history involved. And the Barnhart's place is so unique. You have to check that out. Such enthusiasm for Ford tractors, close to my heart. Okay, until next week, you have a great day.